on an Australian manned vessel, a vessel that for 27 years employed hard-working Australian men and women. For 27 years sailed between Australian ports. For 27 years carried a cargo that was mined and refined in Australia. But on the 13th of January, 1:30 in the morning, a brigade of 30 security guards stormed the vessel and dragged the crew from their bunks, threw them down the gangway and left them abandoned on the wharf in the middle of the night. And I want you to imagine what that would be like. Imagine being in your own bed, in your own house, to wake to 4 armed guards, 4 armed men standing over you, drag you out of your bed, throw you out the front door and abandon you on the street. It's shameful.
Shame.
2 weeks later, another Australian manned vessel, the CSL Melbourne, was again raided by 50 state police. Hard-working men and women of Australia again thrown off their jobs. How is this possible, you ask? I'll tell you. Malcolm Turnbull and his employment minister, Michaelia Cash, not only knew that Australians would be removed from their rightful place of work, but sanctioned and approved it. And furthermore, they knew that the Australians would be replaced by a known exploited foreign crew. A foreign crew paid as little $2 an hour. A foreign crew that are made to work in the most deplorable conditions for extended periods of time. This is what the Malcolm Turnbull government looks like. And it's not on, it's shameful. What does it mean to the hard-working people of Australia and the future for not only every man and woman in Australia, but more importantly our kids? I want Malcolm Turnbull to answer that.
Thank you, Zach. While we're talking about kids, I have 2 young kids, a 4-year-old boy and a 5-week-old boy. Now that Zach and myself have been removed from the industry, not only our ship, the industry, there are no job opportunities for us in the shipping industry anymore, as well as a lot of other unemployed seafarers. So what I want to know is, how am I going to keep a roof over my children's head? How am I going to get food on the table for my children, keep them clothed, buy fuel to drive them to school or the doctor, pay for medicine should they need it? How am I going to do that? Now the question I want to know is, how are my kids going to get a job in the future if their father can't even get a job today? Thank you.